Hey Yoni, how are you doing? Linnea can indeed save us. Oh yeah, maybe. Let's say like that. Let me share my thoughts about Linnea. What I think about Linnea. I assume that she is going to be a 4-star at first place. No way they will create another 5-star character in Geo. It would be just extremely. I don't think Hoyo will do that. It's like first. Secondly, she's going to be not Geo in my opinion, but Hydra. And she might be either healer or a shielder. Why is that? Because at the moment we have a healer, which is Jahoda, but we don't have a shielder, Nod-Krai shielder. Hydra shielder actually can be helpful not only for Zabai but for Nefer as well, and for Flins if you, for example, don't have ineffa, because a lot of people missed ineffa and just decided to not go for ineffa, you know. She also can be helpful with some application and also some energy, etc., something like that. It still depends, but I don't believe she's going to be a 5-star and Geo, in my opinion. When it comes to Zabai in general, Zabai is not bad. Fun gameplay, pretty powerful, but again, it looks like she needs something, you know? She needs something. I maybe will do some tests, because you know why? We actually can do the Zabai test like within this event, as you know, couple times. Recently I did couple tests. She's pretty powerful, but again, you need she relies on Itloa, she relies on Columbina, and that's a problem. You know why? The problem is you can use Aino, but since we have only 3 Nod-Krai DPS characters, which is Flins, Nefer and Zabai, you cannot just split this crazy character into 3 parts. It's impossible. But she relies on Columbina more than Flins and more than Flins, because actually Flins can use Furina. As you know, I used to use Furina with Flins because of stuff for Homa, and actually it works pretty well. Flins also can use Aino, Constellation 6 Aino, unfortunately not Constellation 1, because he has pretty good AoE. Hey Desta, how are you doing? Also, but Zabai depends on that application and depends the damage Columbina provides, unfortunately. So yeah. I also, by the way, crowned my Columbina, and I show Constellation. Still, I crowned my Columbina, and by the way, you know what? In that DPS dummy test, my damage increased by a lot. Now I do about 180-ish something with my Flins team. Yes, with ineffa signature, with Columbina's signature, but again, that damage increased by a lot. Yeah, it's only 3%. Maybe I just optimized my combo with Flins, but again, damage is crazy. I like that Flins team a lot. So yeah, when it comes to Linnea and Zabai, so yeah, that's my thought. I think she's going to be Hydra, shielder or healer. I assume shielder. But again, let's wait. No way they will release second Geo. Don't and by the way, if you saw that thumbnail I placed, Linnea is actually kinda like Aino. She's going to be a lolly character, you know? So yeah, because of that, yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, we only have 2 5-star lolly, which is Nahida and Chichi, and that's it. We don't have any other 5-star. Oh yeah, and Klee, my bad. And Klee, yeah. Only 3 5-star characters. And Klee. I completely forgot about Klee. Wow, congrats for Columbina crown and Flint's team credit. Yeah, I will show you the damage. I will show you the damage. Actually, Hydra support that shields would be good for Nefer as well. Yeah, that's exactly, Yoni. Sijvin, Klee. Sijvin, my bad. Inaz and Sijvin. Yeah, I missed Klee and Sijvin. Yeah, you're right. Since I don't have the characters, I completely, Sijvin and Klee, my bad. So yeah, Sijvin and Klee. So yeah, not so many characters. Just imagine another Geo. I don't think so, to be honest. I think it's going to be Hydra, Shielder. Yeah, that's right, Yoni. I think that Shielder Hydra would be very good for Nefer and for Zabai. The only problem is, since she's going to be a 4-star, to unleash her full potential, you need go for Constellation 6. That's a huge problem. That's another problem. And yeah, like, to be honest, yeah, I'm walking around the Leo Harbor and like randomly open, like collect all of this. You know why? Because if I'm not mistaken, if you collect them, it gives a like to the persons. And yeah, it's kind of like 20 primogems, not a lot, but why not? So yeah, because of that, it's a little bit, to be honest, tricky. You know why? What's the problem is, Aino was released with Flins on the banner, and Aino is within the buy banner. That Linnea is going to be most likely in Nefer's banner, or maybe in like other character. I don't know which one, you know. That's a problem. That's another problem. So yeah, if you went for Nefer and you have Nefer, going for Linnea, like Constellation 6 Linnea, yeah, it's kind of like might be a not so great idea, you know. Yes, and at Constellation 0, the characters are literally unplayable. Like, let's say Itlo. At Constellation 0, he is not so well. Even Aino at Constellation 0, you can literally use any Hydro with Serenade set and you will be alright, you know. Yeah, she fits pretty well with Nod-Krai characters. She has, like, I mean, Aino, 100% uptime skill, because yeah, it's 15 seconds cooldown, or 12 seconds, I don't remember exactly. And duration's the same. Just let me check that real quick. Yeah, having Aino Constellation 6, that's crazy, not gonna lie, because even though she doesn't have damage, she actually buffed pretty well. Oh yeah, like CD, like yeah, and like duration 14 seconds and cooldown like 13.5. So yeah, it's like 100% uptime. If you ask me, like, Zabai, she's alright. Let's do couple tests. Like, oh, then I switch to like dummy test. I did test like within this. This one. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we'll see. My thoughts about Varka. I changed my mind about Varka a little bit, and you know what's the problem is? The problem is Venti. As you know, like the best team for Varka at the moment is Venti, Varka, plus double Hydro, double Electro, double Cryo, or double Pyro. And that's a problem, because, yeah, let's go like this team. Because I don't have Venti. And I have no intention to go for Venti, to be honest. You know why? I just like, yeah, Venti is the last Archon I missed. But yeah, at the moment, the problem is next Siege in Oslot is going to be especially, one of the enemies is going to be especially for Varka and Venti. Oh my god, that's terrible. Not gonna lie, that would be just so bad. Hey Pikmin, how are you doing? For me, Zabai is a lifesaver, like with, I got menacing mode and Stygian. Oh, for real, congrats. Well, you know, like, just a second, like, I mean, you actually... Oh, congrats with Constellation 1. You actually can clear, like, you know, with this team. I mean, you can clear, I don't know the builds. I can see the builds actually. Not. Mora, you have pretty good artifacts. Congrats. That's crazy artifacts. You know, like, yeah, even though it's double, it's actually triple. Oh my god, it's triple into flat attack, but it's still okay. Let's check it. Retrade. Alright. You don't need... No, it's alright. I mean, like, yeah. Serenade. Goro with this set. Yes, it should be on element. But yeah, like level 0. Energy recharge. Okay, maybe you miss some energy recharge. Okay, elemental master, that's good. You can clear... You definitely should clear, like, Fearless. I mean, menacing, it's like, yeah. you definitely can clear, but not with this team. You know why? This team is so bad for Neuvillette. You know why is that? I don't know if you have Constellation 1 Neuvillette, but even if you have Constellation 1, going Neuvillette with only Hydra and Crow is terrible. You know why? Neuvillette needs some stacks, and he gains stacks only when you get some different reactions, which is swirl, electrocharge, or lunar charge, hydro swirl, cryo swirl, different reactions, crystallize, you know. So because of that, you only get 2, maybe 3 reactions, because that pyro can give you additional one, which is actually bad. You know, so yeah, because of that you lose a lot of damage. It's better to go for Xilonen and Kazuha, or Xilonen and Sucrose, or I don't know, whatever you want. In that case, you can actually clear that pretty fast. And yeah, the problem is you have low energy recharge on your Furina. That's okay. In any case, you can definitely clear that. But congrats. Congrats. Her Constellation 1 is actually pretty good. You know why? Eat low without Constellation, unfortunately, but that's okay. Why her Constellation is good? Her Constellation gives you ability to do not 4, but 5 enhanced skill, which is crazy. I don't know how, but for me, that freeze team has been the best for Neuvillette, but I don't know what the other should be. Okay, I will show you. And I don't have Xilonen or Sucrose built. I mean, you don't have Xilonen completely, or you don't have they build it. Yeah, if you don't have Xilonen, that's okay. Actually, you can go. Oh yeah, another cry will work actually. It's going to be let's say, what team you use? Just a second. Yeah, I know that Yoni definitely can clear that in Fearless, but I don't know, maybe he does, Yoni doesn't care about that. You tell me about that feathers, you know. So yeah, you can go, to be honest, you don't need Escoffier. You don't need Escoffier. You know why? You can use healing, but you can avoid using healing. Since I use Xilonen and Kazuha, but I kind of avoid using Xilonen sometimes, and actually it works because Neuvillette actually heals enough. So yeah, you can add another character here. And by the way, if you ask me, I would not strongly, but suggest you to build your Sucrose. Because Sucrose is actually useful for Nefer, and Sucrose is actually useful for Zabai. Damn, bro, what's that sound? Sorry guys about that. It happens time to time. By the way, Vortex, you got a better time in Stygian than my friend with C6K. For real? I mean, no way. I mean, yeah, maybe it's possible. Yeah, I was able to clear diaries this time. Yeah. It was a little bit tricky, to be honest. So yeah, if you see that, you see which team I used to clear. Yeah, it's about any constellation, without any constellation 0000. But I have signature on Kazuha and signature on Xilonen, and battle pass weapon on its sacrificial jade, refinement 2 on Neuvillette. By the way, that weapon helps a lot. You know, I did couple tests. And that weapon actually helps a lot. Was a little bit tricky, but possible. This one was actually the most difficult one. You know why? I just increase the power of the team step by step. I like to do that, you know? So yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's just yeah, let me do a couple Zabai test. Just a little bit. Then I will switch to Stygian. And we can do, oh yeah, I also want to do that dummy test, if you don't mind. It's just yeah, don't mind that coins sounds, but you know why? It's about how many points you get.
A moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Stabilize!
Be cleansed. Smite the dust. The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
3 moons converge. Surge.
Annihilation mode.
Solidify.
Without further ado. Divine light, shield them. Smite the dust.
A moonlit night for all. Flame.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Crumble.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Smite the dust.
3 moons converge. Surge.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged. Be cleansed. Smite the dust. Divine light, shield them. Smite the dust.
A new moon rises. Flame.
Annihilation mode. Without further ado. The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
A moonlit night for all. Surge.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Gather.
I did slightly better this time. It's slightly better this time. You know why? Because, like, let's say like that. It depends. Like, why I liked Zabai a little bit, since it's not like you know, like her kit like looks like a little bit close to Kinich's combat kit, you know. But the point is, you actually, since you can activate her enhanced skill after 70 point, and even if you don't use it in time, the point's not wasted, so you can use them after that. So yeah, unless you get like, well, at to 100, you know. So yeah, so because of that, you actually can easily like mix with her burst and her enhanced skill. Just a second. The only point is, let's check the build, because if you notice that, let me show you how like elemental, like how much energy recharge I have. 156. Because if you notice that, the boy like actually crazy fits into this team, because as soon as I use her burst and skill, I got like already, yes, it because of enemies. Actually, enemies gives a lot of particle. That is true, but again, 156. 116, it's low. You need about 125. And let's check Zabai. Zabai, yes, with her signature weapon. Oh no, it's not signature even. Oh my god, it's not even refinement. Okay, alright. My bad. I thought this was signature. Huh, alright. Oh, 150. Alright. And actually, like, crit damage is not so high. And by the way, like, looks like artifacts is that. Oh my god, what's that? Alright, attack, I go flat defense. Okay, like, let's say, and talent only 888. By the way, normal attacks, it's completely useless. And yeah, what Conflation 1 does? Conflation 1 gives you additional Zabai points, you know, that points you can use. And actually, it's cool, because in that case you can immediately use, like, let's say like that. In all other cases, you just start rotation like that. You hit her skill button, or try to get it as soon as possible. But with Constellation 1, you immediately use her skill immediately, like, let's say like that, and after that you do normal attack. So you can do not 4 but 5 enhanced skill within that duration. That's actually pretty cool. Yes, it increases your... Actually, it's not. It even doesn't increase your combo, like I mean like rotation, duration. So, all right, so yeah, let's do. Oh, let's go to Stygian, or maybe like, oh yeah, let's do dummy test first. If you have a question about like Varka, future Varka, I don't know, to be honest. You know why? He's not bad, but the problem with Varka is you need so many characters, and if you miss them, so yeah, you cannot give him like you cannot build premium team. Premium team for Varka is at the moment is Varka, Venti, and double Pyro. Why is that? Because double Pyro gives you additional 25% attack, and we have crazy Durin, which is actually he is extremely he is a Hexenzorkel. At the same time, he has pretty good off-field damage. And the fifth one, we don't have her, but it's going to be Nicole. Nicole, according to the leaks, is going to be a Pyro Shielder, by the way. Maybe with off-field. I don't think with off-field application, but maybe it's possible. If it's so, she can be extremely useful for Kinich, by the way. I, to be honest, want to go for Nicole. When it comes to Varka, though, we'll see. I will decide after livestream. As you know, guys, livestream is going to be on, like, this Friday, so in a couple days. They should announce livestream in a couple days. And yeah, I will decide after that, because, like, if, at the moment, I'm a little bit luck on... yeah, I have not so many Nod-Krai DPS, only one, which is Flins. Yes, he's cool, he can actually, he does pretty well, but yeah, having another one, it's not a bad idea. Hey Princess, how are you doing? Yo. Now can you check my character's build, because I'm kinda struggling. Yeah, no problem, of course I can, Princess, like yeah. Just like give me your ID. Genshin trial builds are another level. Oh, you mean like, yeah, actually you're right. When it comes, but that's why I don't do trial. That's why like I didn't, you mean like this one? Yeah. This one actually has a signature level, like, and by the way, you know what the problem is? That's why I skipped Nefer. Because Flins build was actually not so broken, but Nefer build was extremely crazy. You see that? And like a ton of energy recharge, like pretty good amount of crit damage. Yes, people can do better, but again, and also like yeah, 888, but still, like it's way better build than like that one in that event. It's Victoria lol. Okay, I had to make new YT account. Okay, no problem. Like yeah, I can, but let me just like I just started. No problem. I will do it throughout the stream. Alright, so yeah, when it comes to Stygian, like by the way, Pikmin, like it's about like your team, you actually can clear this one. Let me show you my build with, so yeah, my Nuvolet, my Furina, Nuvolet with this weapon. It's sacrificial, it's pay to win, like yeah, it's BP weapon. Battle pass weapon, it's refinement too. Unfortunately, yes, actually I only leveled up this one. It's my second. Unfortunately, I lost to Ineffa's weapon, you know, so yeah, I got another one. So yeah, most likely I will use this one on Nuvolet, because actually it's useful. Not so crazy weapon, but at least something. If you have two Nod-Krais on the team, like Columbina and Ineffa, Nuvolet can actually activate all of these passives. That's crazy. Instead of like, to be honest, I didn't notice that energy stuff, but when it comes to HP, another HP, and reaction damage for, it's actually, yes, he activates all of them. It's because of like two Nod-Krais on the team. But this one is good with non-Nod-Krais characters, which is like a sacrificial. When it comes to Furina, yes, Furina with Favonius, xilonen with her signature, and Kazuha with signature. This weapon actually helps me a little bit, because yeah, it's increased like charge attack and plunge attack damage, and also increase attack. Attack is completely useless for Nuvolet and for Furina, but that damage is actually pretty cool. 16% damage, not so consistent. It's consistent, but yeah, it's only 20 seconds, every 20 seconds. What actually are New Bullet's passive? Oh, New Bullet's oh yeah, let me show you the passive. That's true. I completely forgot about that. Just a second. When it comes to his passive though, you know what's the problem is? Like why you cannot use this passive. You see that? When a party members trigger a vaporized, frozen, electrocharged, lunar charge, bloom, lunar bloom, hydroswirl, hydrocrystallize, or lunar crystallize reaction, and on opponent, you gain 1 stack. If you gain 3 stacks, his damage increased by 110, 125, and 160. So the last one, it's the most important one. So if you do only 2 reactions, right, you get only 125 on charge attack, which is actually huge difference. That's why his Constellation 1 it's so crazy, because it gives you additional stack and it gives you resistance to interruption. It's, I would say, you know what, his Constellation 1 is maybe one of the best constellations in the game. Because you get that stack, it means, like, after getting that stack, you can use second Hydro. In case of Constellation 0, you actually need to use 4 different elements with New Bullet. You need to use New Bullet, some Cryo, Geo, and, for example, like Anemo, you know, but not Furina. We use Furina because Furina gives more than he loses, only because of that, because Furina gives 75% damage increase. Because of that, you can actually ignore that. Sometimes you get some stacks from the enemy, but again, so because of that, using, I can show you actually, you know what, actually I can show you. Let me use the same team you used in Stygian DPS, right? Just a second, and let's then switch to another team without signature weapons, just like to show you how, what's the difference. Just a second. So because of that, you need to use different elements with New Bullet. And by the way, it doesn't matter which one, because as soon as you get the reaction, you're actually ready to go. So like, I didn't notice what weapon you used, but I will use the same weapon. It doesn't matter because I do the same test. So yeah, it's, you use this one, then it was a Scoffier, and it was Lila.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similar.
Okay. Just a second. I'll always check this one. Change log. You know why? Yeah, unfortunately it's 105 again.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Let my name echo in song! Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence!
I messed up a little bit.
The tides beckon.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide! A dash of frosting! Goose on the loose!
Be sanctified.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! A little amuse-bouche! Oh, mine's a
I don't need so much healing, so yeah, it's about like 4 million damage and 63, it's like, yeah, that's number is actually not so important, to be honest. It can be higher if you just increase the duration, not 60 seconds. It's like 3.8 million damage. Now let's just switch Lila, because actually you don't need Lila. You know what? Yes, you went for Lila because of defensive utility. Yeah, I don't notice your build though, but that's okay. Yeah, would be actually, like, you know, like, would be nice if you can change the team without like leaving that. Yeah, that would be crazy actually. I also did Lila just for Escoffier passive. Ah, okay, okay, that's true actually. Like, it makes sense, you know? It makes sense. That's true. I will lose a lot of resistance, like that's true. Red shred. But again, let's give it a try. So yeah, let's go, I don't know, maybe sucrose, you know?
My experiment.
But what, after that I will switch to the full xilonen Kazuha team. His best and slot team.
Bow your head, let the mighty be humbled.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive! Animo test 60.
The pinnacle of excellence!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Stand clear.
A dash of frosting! A burst of flavor!
Silence.
Actually, it's slow.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Let the world come alive! Animo test 60.
Let me go with, you know why is that? Yeah, it's because of like, yeah, but now I will switch to... that passive actually makes sense. But yeah, let me switch to... Just a second. Let me switch to... his full... full premium team without 5-star weapons. Can I switch in? Yeah, I think I can. I will go with xilonen first, and I maybe will switch to Kachina. Kachina is actually pretty useful as well. Super annoying, yeah, going like, yeah, away, like leaving that Stygian, or like leaving that one, but yeah, can I quick setup? No. So yeah, I need to prepare my characters in advance, like yeah, I forgot about that, just a second. At least like it works pretty fast, you know, like yeah, you don't wait like a long time. All right, so yeah, let's me so it's going to be xilonen Kazuha. Yeah, definitely with xilonen Kazuha might be slightly better, but let's give it a try. That red shading is actually cool. Xilonen and Kazuha.
Witness my magnificence!
Yeah, I'm not going to use 5-star weapons. Alrighty. Yeah, unfortunately you don't have Kazuha, you don't have xilonen, but sucrose if you ask me, like, since you have Nefer, it's must build. Yeah, because it ends up by as well. You must build her, in my opinion.
Want me to come along?
Alrighty, so yeah, let's do it.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Let the world collide.
Be sanctified.
Bring it!
Silence.
Actually, it's not a huge difference, you know? With that team and with this team, it's not a huge difference. I'm kind of surprised a little bit, not gonna lie. Let me check the damage distribution. So actually, and you know what? With this team, since I didn't... Let me try again, but I'm going to use xilonen burst. I skipped xilonen burst on purpose. You know why? Because actually, New Bullet's healing is enough to get the stacks. Oh, that actually does go better, but like will be strong even without xilonen. It's still a bit better. Yeah, it doesn't count actually. That different doesn't count if you ask me, because it's only 400 a little bit more damage. Yes, in long term, let's say like that, when it comes to Stygian, damage will be higher, like damage difference will be higher. Yes, it makes sense because it's plus 1 million around that, might be, you know, but again, it's not a huge difference. Let me now use xilonen burst as well.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Wind strike!
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
Strike a pose. Let the world collide.
Let engraved names echo!
Time to shine. Shower me with
The tides beckon.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Bow your head.
Let's say it's kind of the same. You see, like, even if you don't use xilonen burst, why is that? By using xilonen burst, you'll maybe gain some damage, but at the same time you lose some. You lose some time. So because of that, even if you don't use xilonen with New Bullet, it's actually cool. When it comes to other characters, I can give it a try. Does Kazuha ult do anything else besides swirling and like? No, actually it does. Let's say like that. You can use Kazuha. I can give it a try, but you know what? It might be a time wasting again, the same as xilonen burst. You know, that's why I don't use it. Actually, he gives you a damage buff for 8 seconds. Let's give it a try, no problem. Let's say like that. Kazuha, I cannot. I will check that. Let me use all of the burst, and after that I will just like go out of like that melee astra and show you what it does. After using his burst, he gives you up to 40% damage buff.
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
Just a second. Yeah, I should have like none. Because you know why? It's better to not use a skill and burst. My bad. Or like, yeah, Zabai. Fun Zabai. All right. Damn, bro. When someone jumps, it's like you just like cannot stop. Oh my. All right. Let's do it again. Yeah, I don't want to change the team. Okay, so it's going to be like that.
Be sanctified.
It's better to use like
Let the world collide!
Letting brave names echo!
Wind strategy. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Bow your head.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Clouds hide. The birds...
Let the mighty be humbled.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
Letting brave names echo!
oh, let's say yes, number increased, but it's not so. You know what's the problem is? Let's say like that. Why like when you fight against single enemy, Kazuha actually pretty good. Swill in general actually not bad. When you fight against multiple enemies, you need to you need his skill hits all of the enemies. If you miss one of them, you cannot apply that swill and rest shred on that enemy. Might be a little bit tricky, but it's still possible. The point is, yes, you can use his burst, but you see you lose some time. When it comes to damage though, the damage difference is not so high. So let's say if you don't use Xilonen's burst and his burst and only use like Newlet and Furina, you will actually get the same damage. Again, it depends on enemy, it depends on the time, because in long term, I would say yes, it may be good to use. Let me do Stygian. Let me show you. The problem is also when ults take a bit more time. Yeah, that's true. Like you lose the time. That's a problem. That's why, for example, in Stygian, I just ignored using Kazuha's burst. Why? Because it's a waste of time. And also, yeah, let me show you Kazuha's burst. So yeah, this burst just gives you... Oh yeah, it's like this one. So yeah, upon triggering Swill reaction, Jahoda will gain all environmentals elemental in just a second. Elemental damage bonus to element absorption. Just a second. Yeah, additional elemental damage. So yeah, you get additional up to 40% elemental damage bonus, which is actually, yes, you can, but I don't know. I actually completely ignore it. I don't use it so much. Let me do that Stygian, but yeah, let me do Fearless. Thanks, though. I'll try that team once. Yeah, if you have the characters, actually, yes, it's better to use this team. Okay, let's try New Bullet. I wanted to try my Flins. Let's try New Bullet first, and after that I will switch to... By the way, if you can clear Fearless that crop, you actually should be able to clear Diary mode as well. You know why? Because the difference between Diary and Phyllis is not so high. Even though he gets a little bit more HP, the point is those small crabs also deals a little bit more damage, if I'm not mistaken. So because of that, you know, like you actually can do it. What is that? It's a Phyllis, yeah. I gotta go, but watch. There's no problem. Yeah, thanks for joining. No problem.
Silence!
Let my name echo in song!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Shower me with
Wind strike.
time to shine!
Bow your head. The times beckon. Silence!
Let the world collide!
Bow your head. Be sanctified. Silence!
Time to shine!
Bring it.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Alright, so yeah, I want to try this one with... Just a second.
You support some. I warn you!
Stand clear! Absorption test! By royal decree! A new moon rises.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged.
Animal test 63 Queens of Darkness! Surge! Converge!
Accept installation.
Stand clear! Oz revealed!
Preparing for dust up.
Absorption test! A new moon rises.
As you wish me. Use of force authorized.
Cleanup sequence.
Warn you!
By royal decree! Surge! A moonlit night for all!
Insulation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Stand clear! Wings of darkness! Green moons converge!
Cleanup sequence initial.
Animal test 60! On reveal but
Preparing for dust up.
a moonlit night for all! Wave!
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Ultimatum protocol.
A new moon rises!
Cleanup sequence in.
By royal decree!
It's slightly, yeah, it's not slightly actually. Alright, yeah. Let me test my new LED in that. Ah, you know what? Let me first try to improve this time.
Defensive mode engaged.
Animal test 60!
Observe. Fear the dark. Night falls.
Green moons converge!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes.
A moonlit night for all!
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test!
Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence in.
Surge! A new moon rises! Animal test 6308! Stand clear!
Be silent. Night falls. Observe. To dust.
Wave!
Defensive mode engaged.
A moonlit night for all!
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Observe. To dust.
Preparing for dust up. Insulation.
A new moon rises! Absorption test!
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged.
Stand clear!
Close your
Alright, so yeah, I need to like adjust my rotation a little bit. So yeah, it should be better actually. Because of like, yeah, I increased my Columbina's talent level. I mean, burst level. And now, you know what I want to do. Let's go to Milia's. Oh yeah, let's do one. Oh, by the way, I've found another team, which is auto team. Just a second, let me show you guys. It's a crazy team actually. Another one, it's going to be like oh, you actually can.
Will we be gone long?
I used to use different one and the Android one, but yeah, let's give it a try.
Installation chamber.
Neutralize! Russian floral! Absorption test! Stand clear! Green moons converge!
Yeah, it's not auto team, my bad. So yeah, I need to use like another one to this.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's try it again. Which team I used? If I'm not mistaken, that was Raiden. Yeah, let's use Raiden. That was a Nahida though. That was Raiden, if I'm not mistaken.
The campaign begins.
If I'm not mistaken, just a second, let me just check it out.
Illusion shift.
Surge! A moonlit night for all!
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Extract! A little ambiance!
Yeah, something like that. It's like that looks way better. Did I get all the albums? Yeah. Unfortunately, I have no luck on this domain whatsoever. Okay, let's go back to... Let me try one more time with this Flins team, because actually it should be better than I did before, slightly better.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Absorption test!
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust. To dust.
A new moon rises! Surge!
Preparing for dust up.
Animal test 60!
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
A moonlit night for all!
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test!
Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. To dust.
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence.
Flame! Converge! Stand clear!
Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Surge! A new moon rises!
Installation chamber.
Animal test 60!
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Fear the dark.
Annihilation mode.
Green moon converge! Flame!
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test!
Be silent. To dust.
A moonlit night for all! Surge!
Yeah, I need to adjust my rotation. How has your day been? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just would like, yeah, let's check your characters, by the way. All right, so yeah, let's give it a try. Like, yeah. Did they announce like Celebration Lantern, right? Go to event. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget this event. Yeah, it's like not something special, but you can get 50k Mora just by participating, you know, and can win 100 primogems. Not something special, but yeah, just like write a comment. It's super easy. Okay, Victoria, let's check your characters. Oh yeah, most likely I missed. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, Navia. Navia's weapon, yeah, it's okay because it's kind of like, you can say this her signature 4-star weapon. It's event weapon. And by the way, if you finish Meluzine's events, like it's kind of like quest, you can get additional 24%, which is actually pretty good buff. Set Geo Elemental Mastery, it's not okay. You need to go her signature set. Her signature set is different. Talents, like yeah. Oh yeah, skill. No need to do normal, but it's up to you. 6 is okay. When it comes to burst 6 is alright. 7, no need to level up more. Yeah, because most of the damage comes out of her skill. When it comes to artifacts, again, it's not her signature. It's better to use her signature or Golden Troop. Golden Troop is not bad. Just keep the name. Golden Troop, it's a set which Furina uses, by the way. Okay, this one is crit rate. All right, crit rate, HP, attack. Oh, let's say in general it's all right, but it's better to use geo damage bonus, and it's better to use different set. Like yeah, the set which Furina uses, or she has her signature set. It's a little bit annoying to farm it. You know why? Because that domain is not so popular. So I maybe would suggest you, if you're not crazy about the damage, something like that, it's better to farm that new wallet, Mercy Hunter and Golden Troop. Because Golden Troop on Navi, it's actually not bad. It's increased her skill damage, but not normal. And you will get pretty decent damage. So yeah, because her main damage, source of damage is her skill, you know, like the double skill. Also, like before using her, it's better to use her burst. And after that, like use, because burst gives you not damage, but like shreds, you know? You can collect them by using her skill. Just hold it a little bit. You can get the bullets, and that release it. Oh, Shao. Shao actually, yes. Shao needs a vermilion, but 4-piece vermilion, that is true. When it comes to talents, if I'm not mistaken, you need to increase his burst and skill, burst and normal. Because he is plunger. Artifacts is correct, but oh yeah, I forgot to check this one. Oh, it's okay. I mean, like, let's say like that. It's alright. Like, considering your artifacts, which is actually not crazy, it's alright. You need to keep that ratio. It's better to increase her crit rate a little bit up to 80. You know why? She uses that burst hold like skill. So because of that, since you don't do normal, etc., she needs some crit rate, you know, to do consistent damage. Yeah, that's his signature actually. Yeah, like Shao, it's a little bit difficult to build, you know why? He needs a ton of energy recharge unless you play with the 3 Anemo characters, which is Shenyon and Faruzan. You can also use Venti in some cases. Someone uses like Sucrose, you know. But 3 Anemo will definitely fulfill his energy requirement because you need to use that burst. When it comes to crit rate, crit damage ratio, yes, it's kind of like you need to. He needs a lot, you know. He needs our HP. Goblet, it's not okay. You need to do anemo damage. And this one HP, yes, it's attack. Attack and anemo damage. Not elemental mastery. He needs attack. A lot of attack. Venti actually is Hexenzorkel character. He now can be built as a DPS. This weapon is cool on Venti, by the way. Because, yeah, this ringless is actually so cool and you have refinement 5. Congrats. When it comes to set though, actually, like Vivi set is the best for him. I would say yes, you can use another one, you know which one. We recently got new set for main DPS. If you use Venti as a main DPS, you can use that Hexa. It's Morning Moon, if I'm not mistaken, the name of that set. It's Morning Moon, something like that. It's a new domain in Nod-Krai. Oh, 5-star. It's Aqua Sicula. Oh my god, it's like Yelan's signature weapon. Yeah, Linnea is like a little bit like, let me check your attack is okay. He needs to be a pyro. Yeah, he uses Mercy Hunter because if I'm not mistaken, he loses HP and he needs 3 pyro characters on the team because of the passive. If I'm not mistaken, this passive. So yeah, you increase the damage by 20% each. So it's overall 60% damage increase. Oh yes, it's like it depends. It's Pyro, Geo. You need to use Cinder City. Oh yeah, it's better to use Cinder City if, like, yeah, if you use Pyro because Traveler actually, he's not a bad for so many. He's a pretty good supportive character for Molani. He can be used with Mavuika. He can be used with Nubulet, by the way, as well. So for a lot of characters, I mean Pyro one. Yeah, let me check the chat if I missed something. 1 minute, oops, like forgot to change his feather back. Oh no, that's okay. And I don't think my Alhaitham artifacts on. Oh, that's okay. I mean, like, I check overall all of the characters. That's okay, no problem. Okay, when it comes to Nahida, yeah, she needs like Deepwood, 4-piece Deepwood, that is true. When it comes to talents, like you can increase normal, but it's useless unless you use her on field. You can, even without that leveled up, you still can do some damage because main source of her damage is her skill. Her burst doesn't do damage at all, but you need to level it up because it gives you EM buff and other buffs. And skill is the main source of her damage. So I would suggest you to do the skill, like, yeah, like it's the main priority. When it comes to ratio, she doesn't need any. You just need, she even doesn't need energy recharge. You know why? Because actually her energy cost is not so high. It's 50 if I'm not mistaken. And she can get particle anyway. But you need to give her elemental mastery. You need to give her 1k elemental mastery to utilize her full of her like potential, you know. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Because when you give her 1k elemental mastery after using her like burst, you get increased skill damage or skill. If I don't know, but in any case, like 1k elemental mastery, and you will get additional up to 24 point-ish something crit rate ratio and some damage. So yeah, I will check within like my account because yeah, unfortunately when you check that, it's unclickable. Yaimiko is like, yeah, Yaimiko, yeah, just let me check the weapon. Yeah, that's a good sacrificial fragments, elemental mastery, it's the best. Like you can use like magic guide, which is 3-star weapon as well, but this one is the best one. You also can use Widzev if you need some crit damage, but I wouldn't suggest it. Sacrificial is the best for supportive Nahida. What 4-star weapon best for Linnea? 4-star weapon best for Linnea, just a second. Oh. You can use Slingshot maybe, it's a 3-star weapon, but it gives you crit rate. When it comes to 4-star weapons, we, if I'm not mistaken, don't have any with crit rate, crit damage. Yeah, only energy recharge. You can use the one which increase attack, it's like event weapon. I will show you. Yeah, like slingshot, maybe yes, it's possible because it's charge attack if I'm not mistaken, slingshot. So yeah, charge attack, increased damage. I will show you. This is a 3-star weapon. By the way, pretty good weapon. So Yaemiko. Yaemiko is like, yeah, a little bit like weird character in my opinion. Because, you know why? Main source of her damage, it's like since she's off field, it's like comes out her skill. But skill scales on EM, but burst scales on attack. Even though, like, yeah, you can do some damage with burst. So yes, kind of controversial character in my opinion. Also, all of the constellations increase her skill damage, but not burst. I don't know. But she's good when it comes to, like, off-field electro. You just need to build her properly. The only problem I see, like, yeah, that animations she has. I'll hate him. I'll hate him, yes. Normal, completely ignore it, because when he uses his skill or burst and gets those like 3 leaves, all of his damage considered to be skill damage. Weapon, yeah, sacrificial is not a great choice. When it comes to set though, it's either Gilded Dreams, you can use Deepwood if you have only one Dendro character on the team. A Gilded Dream is a best in slot for him. But you can also go for Tupis. Just keep that in mind, because like, yeah, he needs some elemental mastery. Oh my, yeah, he doesn't need energy recharge so much. Dendro is okay, you need to go Dendro damage, and like it's HP. It's not, it should be elemental mastery, by the way, not even attack. Just keep that in mind. You need to go EM, elemental mastery, and Dendro damage bonus. You can go attack Sands, but it will be less damage. And his best in slot set is like this one. But again, if you don't have this one, you don't want to farm it, just go Tupis. Xilonen on Cinder City, that is correct. Defense, nice. Level 90. Looks like you like Xilonen. Energy recharge is a little bit low. I would suggest you to increase it, definitely. Because you have ton of defense and you don't need so much defense, by the way. Why is that? If you don't use her signature and if you don't have constellations, actually 2.6k defense is more than enough. So you can actually, like, with no problems, just switch Sand to energy recharge. Just keep that in mind. She doesn't need crit rate, crit damage ratio, but she needs energy recharge. And energy recharge requirements actually for Xilonen is pretty high. You know why? She's off-fielder. Because of that, you need around like 180 to 190, something like that, to more comfortable play. When it comes to talent though, normal, ignore it completely. Skill, yes, definitely, because it gives you Rush Red. And burst gives you healing. If you have only like, if you fulfill her requirements, because if you have like 3 Geo characters or Anemo characters, like, yeah, you cannot activate burst. Burst, it gives you a damage, not healing. Just keep that in mind. So I would suggest you to do like a level 9 burst and level 10 her skill, because it's Rush Shredding. It's a main source of her supportive utility. I forgot about it. Can you exit and then come back for Skirk? What? Can you exit and... Oh yeah, I can. No problem. Let me just check the last character and I'll do that. No problem. Okay, you looks like, yeah, you did some changes to Columbina, because it now has like 33 years. You need to increase that. Nice. Actually, it's not a bad, you know? Yeah, 67, 150 to 153. Yes, just a little bit low, but that's okay. I mean, like, you can. Just a second. Let me check the weapon. Nice, congrats. That weapon is actually pretty cool. Yes, you don't have 4 pieces, because one of them is like this one. Would be nice to change this one. Oh, yeah, okay. This one actually gives you some ratio and some, like... But yeah. Like either this one or this one. This one is actually completely trash. So I would suggest you to switch this one. If you can get Sands HP, Oh, it's Goblet. Oh my god, yeah, getting Goblet is so difficult. Yeah, I feel you. Like, yeah, Goblet is actually so difficult to get. But you still can increase her, like, her numbers, because, yeah, even though, yeah, that Goblet is terrible. But that's okay, let me check. It's HP, it's, yes, double HP, she should be double HP. It's super low. Crit rate is super low. Even though she gets a crit rate out of resonance, you can use Mona Constellation for its additional crit rate, but with those characters you can get additional 30%, you know? It's going to be about like 47%. It's super low. Skirk actually needs a lot of crit rate. You know why? She plays out of normal attacks, so because of that she needs that crit rate. You will lose damage a lot, but in any case. So yeah, let's check the weapon. This one is 5-star. If I'm not mistaken, this one is Chlorine's weapon. Crit damage increased by 20. Increase the value of Bond of Life. Ah, you can use it if you use with Furina actually. Bond of Life increase. But still, it's not. If I'm not mistaken, this weapon doesn't. It doesn't give you Bond of Life. But you can use it. Yeah. In any case, you get more crit damage. Okay, let's check artifacts. Artifacts, yes, it's her signature set. And when it comes to Sandy's attack, definitely, and this should be cried. Yeah, let's say like that. If you ask me, all of the characters, unless maybe xilonen, is alright. Yeah, and Linnea is a little bit difficult to, like, yeah, it's a little bit, like, different. Oh, because xilonen is actually, yeah, must build. She's crazy, crazy about. Yes, unfortunately, you cannot use this set with Nod-Krai characters, but in general, if you don't have any other options, and like instead of like building Goro, you actually can go xilonen, for example, right? I mean, say for Zabai teams, you know, if you will get Zabai. Or you even can use, like, because race raiding actually can help you, but not this passive. You can use instructor set though. When it comes to talents for Skirk, yes, you can ignore normal attacks because she plays out of skill. Just keep that in mind. When you use her skill button, press that skill button, all of her attack considered to be skill. So you just like no need to waste your mats and Mora on this one. I would suggest you to 9-9 or crown her skill and burst because it's like crazy damage. Why her ratio? Yes, it would be nice to increase crit rate. Let me check what we have as a. Oh, defense. No, it's actually not correct. But you have, you know what the problem is? It would be nice. No, but yeah, I know. Like if you struggling get like some artifacts, yes, you need like defense is not okay. It's better if you can find for some crit rate, you know, would be better. Just keep that in mind. She needs some ratio. Without that, it's difficult to play Skirk. Can't decide. I don't know if I want Zabai. When it comes to Zabai, you know what's the point with Zabai is, if you're new player, going for Zabai is not a bad idea. Why is that? Because this banner has the all characters Zabai needs at the moment. If you even get them at Constellation 0, you just build all of them and you will get ready to go team, you know? That's a point. So yeah, for new players, Zabai's banner is just crazy. And by the way, in the future you will get Flins, for example. With Flins you can use Aino. You know? So yeah. If you have Columbina though, you can actually switch Aino with Columbina. That would be a team. You can, if you get more constellations of Aino, I maybe would suggest you instead of Goro going for Aino, you know, with different sets though, not Serenade. Or you can go Serenade. You can go Serenade on. Yeah, you can do what? You can go Serenade on Itlua, instructor set on Aino, and that new off-field DPS set on Columbina. So yeah, it would be a team actually. But it's up to you. If you like her gameplay, just go for her. If you don't like, just wait for future
Would you
characters.
mind coming with me to buy a copy of
Because don't
today's
forget about
newspaper?
future banners. We are going to get pretty, actually, good banners. Like, oh, we're going to get, yeah, I don't know about Varka, like, yeah, because not many players like Varka a lot. He's a little bit like kind of like overhyped character. Maybe because of that he's low on damage. But oh, in 6.4 Varka, 6.5 is, I don't know who we're going to get, but if you saw that thumbnail of the stream, we're going to get the new character, which is, her name is Snegurichka. And that Snegurichka, actually, I assume she's going to be, like, yeah, if you translate Snegurichka is Russian word, if you translate, it's, you can say it's snow girl, you know, like, yeah, with Santa, or like, yeah, maybe she's a cryo. It's possible, you know. I don't know if she's Nod-Krai. Most likely yes, because yeah, Snegurichka, and like, yeah, maybe. If it's so, like, yeah, we will get like another Nod-Krai reaction. It's possible, you know. She might be another. She might be Hydra as well, but I don't believe in that. I assume that Linnea is going to be Hydra. So yes, Snegurichka might be cryo. We also will get Nicole. I don't know how you feeling about Nicole, because Nicole is going to be Hexenzirkel character. It's not Nod-Krai, completely different. Also, we will get some reruns with Flins, Nefer. So yeah, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, 6.5 is Nefer rerun. Oh, it's Flins rerun, my bad. It's Flins rerun. I kind of want Varka. About Varka, you know what's the problem with Varka is, as I mentioned, Varka needs some specific characters. Oh yeah, let me first show you the weapon I told you about on. So I was talking about like this weapon. You can use slingshot, which is this one. Normal and charge attack hits a target within 3 seconds, like being fired, like increased damage by 60. So yeah, like it's actually like, let's say this passive, I don't think this passive will work properly, because it's like, yeah, but at least you get some crit rate. By the way, it's a 3-star weapon. It's not a bad weapon at all. It's good for Ganyu, but you can use this weapon on Linnea. Just keep that in mind. When it comes to 4-star weapons, actually, this one is okay. You know what, like this one. Yes, it's energy recharge, but it gives you some. I don't know if you have this one. It's event weapon. You can also use this one. This one is craftable one. Not a bad weapon. A charge attack hits on a weak point, like movement speed and attack by 36% for 10 seconds. It's actually not a bad weapon. It's prototype crescent. It's craftable one. This one you can get it Blackleaf Warbow from that, you know, like when you exchange your coins like into like, it's, how they call it? Just a second. Lunar. It's a dust, which, like, let me check that. Yeah, Stardust Exchange, my bad. So yeah, I completely forgot about that name. Just, it's kind of like, yeah, Star Glitter, that's true. So yeah, now we have this one, but you can get like that bow like within this. It's up to you, but you keep that in mind. You will spend some of this actually. So it will actually cost you a little bit wishes. So if you want to. I personally maybe wouldn't suggest you to go for that weapon. Yeah, just use that, I don't know, craftable one or like slingshot. It's actually a pretty good option. Yeah, you will be alright. Can you help me with a few domains for Columbina or Navia? Varka. Okay, like, yeah, just like, let me do something, then I'll switch to that. No problem. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to Varka though, what's the problem with Varka, as I mentioned? So yeah, Varka needs some specific characters, and that's a problem. Varka needs specific teams. His best in slot team is going to be Varka, Venti, Durin, and Nicole, most likely. It's a pyro team, which gives him additional 25% attack buff because of 2 pyro. On the other hand, I assume you can use Lanyan as a shielder and with TDDs. It's also an option if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, since if you have Durin, because Durin is a Hexen's Oracle character. But yeah, we'll see, because at the moment he's a little bit like, yeah, he gets some resistance to interruption, but I don't think that resistance to interruption is super huge. So because of that, actually using Lanyan is not a bad option. Yes, it depends on the content, because as I heard, like in next Stygian is going to be with a ton of small enemies, and you need someone to grab them, like kind of like, yeah, crowd control character, which is like, yeah, as you know, like Venti is the best one when it comes to crowd control. Oh, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so it's better to wait. I will decide about Varka and Zabai only after upcoming special program, which is going to be on this Friday. Alright, so yeah, let me do what? Let me try that Stygian one more time, then I will join you, no problem. Yeah, I kind of want to just like get a little bit more better time. Alrighty, so yeah, one more time and like...
Stand clear.
Observe. Be silent. Observe.
3 moons converge. Surge.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Animal test 63.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. To dust.
A new moon
Like
rises.
500k now.
Insulation chamber.
Observe. Night falls. Be silent. Night falls.
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode.
Surge. A moonlit night for all. Stand clear.
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe.
Cleanup sequence in
A new moon rises. Absorption test.
Close your eyes. To dust.
annihilation mode.
3 moons converge. Animal test 60.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Yeah. Surge.
Yeah, it's possible. I just need to try a couple times. I will do it offline, not off camera, so yeah. Yeah, that was actually a pretty close one. Alright, so yeah, let me join you. Okay.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Hey, Tanuki. Okay, let's do bosses. Columbina, like, yeah, it's up to you. Up to you. Where is this place? Oh, okay, okay. I kind of. Oh, yeah. We have some new event or something like that in here. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. If you don't want to do the bosses, like, yeah, like, it's, I will continue my stream. Yeah, just say me. What's that? Oh, okay. These are mine. Actually, yeah, I need to do it as well. By the way, using Skirk in this team is not like you can, but it's not okay. Why? Skirk
People
has a
ought not be
passive.
so frightened of
My God.
ghosts. They
Oh,
are
let's
merely
be
talking
xilonen,
shadows.
yes. Skirk has a
chattering
passive
away
where you
endlessly about
can
their
only
past
use Hydra and
affairs.
Cryo characters on her team. Oh my god, actually, it's up to you. It's actually like might be a problem. So to look for like domain. Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. I just thought like. Oh, so yeah, Nahida, it's alright. Nahida, it's okay.
Installation chamber deployed.
This may turn a little. Grow, grow, grow!
Be silent.
Couple of blizzards!
Observe.
A moonlit night for all.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, yeah, like, oh, Ineffa's shield, if I'm not mistaken, that shield cannot protect in co-op. Yeah. Zhongli's shield can, then, like, if I'm not mistaken, Lila's shield can, Lanyan shield, if I'm not mistaken, also can, but yeah, Ineffa's shield, yeah, cannot protect. But yeah, let's check it.
Self-defensive mode engaged.
Yeah, we don't.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
A new moon rises.
Installation chamber deployed.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Whoa.
This domain, like, this domain, by the way, is for Hexenzirkel characters and for Columbina, for Ineffa, for field characters, you know? So yeah, maybe, by the way, Linnea also needs this domain. It's also possible, most likely. Because, like, yeah, in the Vice team, she should be off field, you know? And she is from Nod-Krai. Because of that, she can use this set.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust-up.
Confirmed. Sir, this may turn a little. Make yourself at home. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fear the dark. Observe to dust. Close your eyes.
This Nahida charge attacks actually drive me crazy time to time. I mean, yes, the heavy attack, charge attack. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? No, sounds it's okay, it's you off. Oh my god. Oh, for real? Oh, this water has some strange thing. Okay guys, so yeah, let's continue with like our stuff. No sound. Just a second. No, sound is okay, Mirak. Like yeah, like just refresh your like sound is should be alright. No, sound is okay. I don't know, Tanuki, like, it's, no matter what you ask Tanuki either write nothing or meow, so I don't know, like, how to, like, yeah, would be nice, Tanuki, if you just write something that sounded okay. Okay, I'll do it. Sound is okay. Sound is okay, Mirak. Okay, so yeah, let me try it again. And after that, I will go to that Miliastra stuff. What's the... How did you type nothing? How did you type nothing? Sound is fine for me. Yeah, it's okay. Like, it's Mirak. He's trolling as always. Yeah, I just like you. We need to get used to Mirak. It's alright. Oh my. Okay. Let me try it again. I want to increase, like, just reduce.
Installation chamber.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe.
Converge. Flame.
Preparing for dust up.
A little bit more.
Be silent. Night falls. Observe. Night falls.
Surge. A new moon rises.
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Be silent. Night falls.
Annihilation mode.
A moonlit night. All. Stand clear.
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
He's just
Surge.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Moons converge. Animal test 63.
Night falls. Observe. Night falls. Beware the creatures of the night.
Preparing for dust up.
A new moon rises. Flame.
Be silent.
actually that was a waste. That's one. Yeah, using his burst actually, it's so terrible. Oh, I had like 2 reloads a page. Oh, no problem. No mind. Yeah, that's okay. Sounds fine. Meow. Yeah. Alright, so yeah. You know what? Let's do that Miliastra stuff. See, I want to check my damage because, like, yeah, my Flins is actually with that crowned burst. Should be way more better. By the way, like, Victoria, if you want to check your DPS when you switch the artifacts, weapons, etc. or teams, this DPS test dummy is actually crazy way to do that. If you want to just, let's say, compare your damage with a previous build and like existing one, this is a great way.
I will follow where you lead.
And I will check Navia, by the way. Yesterday or like a couple days ago I checked Navia. Damn bro, that Columbina ineffa duo is so crazy. It's just insanely crazy. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? You sound okay, Mira, come on. What did you miss? Like you missed about like 1 and 30 minutes of the stream. That's it.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Absorption test.
Close your eyes.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Stand clear.
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
It's like 116.
Be silent. Night falls.
A new moon rises. Whoa.
Preparing for dust up.
Absorption test.
Observe. Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes. Night falls.
New moons converge. Surge.
Defensive mode engaged.
Stand clear. Animal test 60.
Let's say yes, 186. Like my max was 178. So yeah, it's increased a little bit. Like yeah, let me check the damage distribution. Just a second. Okay, so yeah, enough of this. But yeah, it depends. You know what's the problem is? Sometimes you can get. Okay, I just wanted to say hi. Hey, and watch till he goes offline. And watch till he goes offline. I mean, I didn't get that. What is to go offline? Sadly, what? Offline? Okay. I'll try it later, like because like Miliastra doesn't work on my PS4, only on phone. Oh, I didn't know that. For real? Ah, okay. Is that the mode where you can test? Oh yeah, Lucas, that's it. I mean, yeah, it's a mode, Lucas, where you can do the tests. Actually, let's say like that. If you guys want to check your damage, like character's damage, that's a great way. I can show you the ID. It's actually easy. You just like go here, search. So yeah, let me show it from the beginning. So yeah, this one, or like pressing just F, approaching this thingy, you know, and just search for DPS and choose the first one, the very first one, DPS test dummy. It's actually like for real. That's, you know, like this, like they did the changes to Miliastra since 6.3 and now Miliastra is extremely playable, not gonna lie. It's so crazy now. So yeah, let me switch the team. You know why? I wanna check Navia team with that wheelchair ineffa Columbina. Because even Navia team is actually now good. No, I will skip her, but I will pull for her. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I change my mind about the buy a little bit and Varka. The problem is like, yeah, Varka needs 20 and I have no intention to go for 20. I just like, yeah, I don't think I will go for the buy or not. Most likely no, but I will decide after live stream. Live stream, by the way, is going to be, I mean like special program, is going to be on this Friday. Yeah, let's try this time. I actually caught on a stream. Hello, hi Arden. Thanks for replying. Oh yeah, you're welcome. I mean, oh yeah, you just like it's yeah, it's like a little bit meep. Yeah, I will call you meep if you don't mind. So yeah, no problem. Like it's you like who asked me to do that. If I'm not mistaken, Stygian Onslaught second boss. No problem. I can give it a try. I mean, why not? Okay, so yeah, let's do this one. So about the bike, guys, by the way, I just like, let me share my thoughts. I just, you know that Linnea is going to be released in 6.5, most likely. The problem is, she will be released when the buy is, yeah, the buy's banner is gone. And the problem is, this captain is actually fun. Okay, the problem is, I think Linnea is not going to be a 5-star. She can fix the buy a little bit, but not so much. I assume that she is going to be a Hydro, Shielder or Healer, most likely Shielder. Why? In that case she will be useful for Nefer and for the buy at the same time. Flins also can use her in that case, you know why? But 4-star is a problem, because you need to go for Constellation 6 to reveal her, to unleash her full potential, and that's a huge problem. Most likely she is not going to be a crazy game changer, but definitely better than Goro. And in my opinion, going to Hydro to Geo for the buy team is better than going like triple Geo team. But again, it depends. I can do the buy test within an event, so if you want to, no problem. She is pretty easy to use, and by the way, she is pretty satisfying to use. Why is that? As you know, like her rotation is kind of like her combo is like you do normal attacks, get that power, and after that you, oh my god, come on, and after that just like use her enhanced skill, and you can do it whenever you want. If you have enough energy recharge though, you can use it in the middle and use her enhanced skill, which is actually good. You know why? Because it depends on enemies. The only problem, she doesn't have such a crazy AoE like Flins has, or like even Nefer's AoE is better. But again, it's up to you. If you like her gameplay, I would suggest you to decide after the stream, after live stream. No, also yeah, Lucas. It's because PlayStation 4, I believe in April, the service will be shut down. Oh, for
I
real?
had a plan on the porch is
Oh, they say it at least.
I was watering it every day. Ugh,
Yeah,
don't
Genshin
tell
is
me I
no
overdid
longer
it
in
this
the
time.
Play Store, and only those who... Oh, I didn't know that. That's sad, actually. Huh. Sony is Sony, actually, not gonna lie. Most likely they just cut the players and cut down all of the services. It's actually so annoying. Okay, maybe. Alright, so yeah, let's do the test. And you know what, actually, yes, PlayStation 4, if I'm not mistaken, it was released like about like 10 years ago, something like that. Yeah, that's a huge time, but PS5 is, I don't know.
Proper send-up!
A moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
This one's got your name on it! Haha! Attack!
Wait.
Bring it! Defensive mode engaged.
Watch out! Hiya! Cha! Ah! Attack!
Green moon converge.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Watch out! Hey there! Fire! Well,
A new moon rises.
Bring it! Defensive mode engaged.
fellow warfare, I guess.
Let's say 8 million damage is actually cool. The point is, you know what, I usually don't bite on this number. You know why? Even though it says DPS, it's a peak number of DPS. You usually like kind of like remember like a peak number of DPS, which is actually not an actual DPS. I would say the actual DPS is going to be like this number, the damage you deal within 60 seconds. You can do what? Actually, just divide this number like to this number with 60 seconds, and you can get, or just like remind this number. 8 million with this team is good, but yeah, let me show you the damage distribution. You see that? Navia is 34, like Columbina or Field did better than Navia. That's crazy actually. Even xilonen did 4, and you know why xilonen did 4%? It's because of lunar crystallize. Actually xilonen not of fielder, but even xilonen did some damage because of that lunar crystal. That lunar crystallize is actually pretty great reaction, not gonna lie. It has a problem, and you see that? Yeah, crystallize reaction. Oh yeah, it's like, it's a crystallize, it's not lunar crystallize. Why is that? It depends on hydro. I want to... 12 years. I didn't know that. Yeah, like, cause like in PS4 when I started playing 4 years. Oh, I didn't know that. It's 12 years of like here, 30 November. Oh, okay, I see that. That's why maybe 13 years is actually a lot. I will try this thing when I get home. No problem, Lucas. It's up to you. Just, yeah, give it a try. It's super fun actually. The only problem it has, you need to switch the team, and you need to do that only by leaving this Miliastra. You cannot change the team with the Miliastra. That's a problem. And if you need to switch your weapons, artifacts, etc., something like that, you need to leave Miliastra. That's the only problem. So yeah, the problem with lunar crystallize, if you ask me, what is the... Oh, okay. What's the problem with with lunar crystallize? As you know, like we have lunar charge, and lunar charge is actually pretty straightforward. If you have Nod-Krai, electro Nod-Krai characters on your team, all of the electro charge reactions automatically converts into lunar charge, so you don't lose the damage at all. It's about like cooldown time, and that's it. When it comes to Nefer though, it's the same, because she converts dendro cores into different cores. Let me check what cores they are. I completely forgot about that. Just a sec. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Nefer, and now to be honest I want Nefer. You know why? Nefer is more free to play, even though she needs Lauma. Nefer is more free to play than Flins, I would say. You know why? Because Flins needs that weapon or something, but I saw a couple Nefer. Yes, it maybe depends on an enemy and how much time you spend on the character, but again, on like trying to do that. Oh, it's not Verdant Dose. Yeah, just a second. Yeah, this one. When the body members triggers bloom reaction, lunar bloom, just a second. No. And then of course will, oh yeah, or bomb will convert into seed of deceit, yeah. So yeah, that's one. So yeah, that would create dendro cores, like will instead create seed of deceit. What it means? It means you cannot do hyper bloom or quick bloom with Nefer, you know? So even if you use ineffa and Columbina in Nefer team, you will still get lunar charge and lunar bloom damage, but not quick bloom like with Alhaitham. But when it comes to lunar crystallize, it's rely on hydro a lot, and lunar crystallize is just third. It's not a first stage of reaction, second stage reaction, and it's transformative reaction, because it's like, yeah, kind of transformative reaction. The problem is you still do geo, and geo can steal your hydro application. That's why when you need maybe more reliable hydro application. So because of that, I think that double hydro, double geo is better. But we can do the test actually. I will try. Okay. I want to know how much damage my character... Yeah, like it's a great way to do that actually. Like, if you ask me, doing like that test is the best way to do that. Yeah, it depends on ping, by the way. It depends on ping, rely on ping, but you can. Alright, so yeah, let's do this one. So yeah, I used to use this team because like, you know what? Actually, this team is the best for me, like, yeah, but I don't have Itlua. Unfortunately, my Goro is not built, and I have no intention to build Goro, even if I get, because he is Constellation 2. Aino Constellation 1. That banner is actually pretty good for me, and even weapon banner is good for me because, you know, I have Nuvolet. Surprisingly, you can use Nuvolet with... Actually, it's a good... Just a second, you know what? Yeah, let's do this one first, then I will test my Nuvolet with Columbina's weapon. I want to do the test, actually. What teams we can use? You definitely need at least one Geo, because of Geo Resonance. Yeah, let's give it a try.
A moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust.
Like the dust! Divine light, shield them!
Yeah, unfortunately she has that problem. You know what the problem is? Let me just show you. Like when she defeats the enemy, for example, when it comes to Arlecchino and Skirk automatically just like turn around to the enemy, and that's actually so satisfying. When it comes to Zabai, she doesn't. And that's a little bit annoying actually, you know why? Let's say like that, if you play against like single target, it's alright. But it's still a problem. By the way, Flins is good because Flins also like turn around to the enemy by just doing normal attacks. When it comes to Zabai, it's not. That's why when I do Stygian, for example, with that like crazy, I just do Flins normal attacks and he automatically turns into the position where that enemy will appear, you know? That's super comfortable. That's so comfortable. What looks like? Do you think Kinich, Emily, Mavuika, and Durin will make a good burning team? Yeah, like you can use this team, but this team has a problem. You know what's the problem with Kinich is at the moment? The problem with Kinich, even though you can use the team, the problem with Kinich, his defensive utility. And when it comes to Zabai, for example, you just can use. I will compare with Zabai because like they have like kind of close kit, you know, like I mean combat system. You can dodge when you don't want to do the damage. You actually can switch. For example, you can do like only 3 enhanced attack, and if you decide to switch, or you have like low like HP on Zabai, or I don't know, like something else, or you just finish the fight, it's okay. When it comes to Kinich, when he uses that grapple, like it's a little bit difficult to get rid of that. You need to use his full of his abilities. That's a problem, and you can get hit and he can die pretty fast. Because of that, I assume that future Nicole might be extremely useful. Why is that? If you're going to use this team at first place, not so crazy. You know why? Durin is Hexenzorkel character, and you don't have second Hexenzorkel on the team. It means like a little bit low damage for Durin, but future Nicole instead of Mavuika, in my opinion, would be better. Nicole, according to the leaks, is going to be Pyro, Hexenzorkel, Shielder. In that case, Durin and Nicole gives you Hexenzorkel buff. I mean, like for these characters, for Hexenzorkel characters, but Kinich will get defensive utility, which is a shield. So yeah. You still can use with Mavuika, but it might be a little bit like, yeah, painful. You know why? I mean, yeah, you will die a lot. I can do the test with Kinich if you want me to. Like, yeah, I have all of the characters. But, yeah, it's going to be not so, like, yeah, let's say like that. When it comes to Miliastra dummy test, yes, you can say that, oh, yeah, damage is actually pretty cool. But in a real fight, it's going to be painful. Yeah, just a huge pain. What? Like, no, sorry, like, any leaks about Mavuika? No, I don't know. Like, sorry, I like, haven't. Oh, about Mavuika, no, I don't know. About Mavuika, we actually, if I'm not mistaken, Mavuika, let's say if you ask me going for Mavuika, I don't know. Do you want to go for Mavuika? Constellation 1, Mira? Alright, so let me continue.
Three moons converge.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Solidify!
Without further ado, Light the dust! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Light the dust!
A moonlit night for all. Sir,
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust.
Stabilize!
Light the dust! Divine light, shield
I
them!
prefer this rotation actually more.
a new
I will show you the
rises.
like what I do. Like
Installation chamber deployed.
It's
Ultimatum
realized,
protocol.
Rise!
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Light the dust!
Three moons converge.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Gather!
Without further ado! Divine light, shield them! Light the dust!
A new moon rises. Wane.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Solidify!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Three moons converge. Whoa.
Annihilation mode.
Stabilize!
Light the dust! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
okay, that's actually was not a great score because I was able to do like 20, but yeah, it depends. Like okay, let's just leave out. Okay, let me try that team actually. It's not a bad idea. Let's go and try that. Which was that? Okay. When it comes to like this this Miliastra dummy test, you can use a team, but yeah, in Stygian it might be it's a pain. It's like pain in the ass actually, you know, like it's huge pain in the ass because rotation is going to be. So yeah, it's going to be like this one. It's going to be Kinich, Emily, and Durin, right? Oh, it's not a bad idea to use this one because yeah, but you can. You can.
Anytime, any place.
So it's going to be like Durin, Emily, if I'm not mistaken, then Mavuika, then Kinich. So yeah, let's give it a try. Now how Mavuika can get the fighting spirit? That's a problem. Oh yeah, Kinich will help. Yeah, my bad. I forgot about that.
Turning point in...
Neutralize. This will brighten up the place.
Rise with the sun!
Locked on.
Bow before your king. The dead will slay.
Yes, let me do it again. What? Oh my god. You need to press. Oh my god, it's my bad. You need to press like a. I forgot about that. It's not you, it's another. Like, let's do it again. Unfortunately, yes, this Miliastra doesn't consider like the characters with a special energy like Skirk and, if I'm not mistaken, like Skirk and Mavuika, because like you can choose this one. It's like by default it's like Spylabis. You can choose Stygian without energy whatsoever and Stygian Diary with like talent level, etc. No energy countdown start every energy drop every 5. For real? I didn't know that it's energy drop. I didn't know that energy drops like, oh, maybe. By default I use this one, which is like, yeah, the most convenient one I would say, because you know why? You just like doing the tests. Okay.
Stay back! A turning point!
Russian floral!
Light it up!
Target acquired. Claim these souls!
The dead would bleed!
Turning point in...
Reconstitute!
Wrath from the skies!
Locked on! The story has only just...
Extract! This'll brighten up the place!
Burn it down! Light up the blazing sun!
Target acquired. For the Lord of the Night!
It's 4 million damage. It's like, by the way, like, yeah, I have, I will show you the builds if you want to. Let's check the damage distribution. Kinich 44%, 18 Durin, Emily, Mavuika, yeah, like I can do a little bit different stuff, you know. So yeah, it's like 4 millions, like 395. No. You just need to go exit. I don't want to exit. How to stop it? Complete the stage and exit. No, you. Oh yeah, you press G button. Like, yeah, you just press G button because, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's within. So yeah, to start it again. There's no need to like leave the stage. Okay, let's do it again.
Stay back! The story has only...
Reconstitute! Russian floral!
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge! Yeah!
Shadow of the past, mind to command!
The dead would bleed in dragonfire!
Watch out! Decay!
Neutralize!
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Locked on! Thunder! Element for the...
No, okay, using like only the Kinich is better because in this case, Mavuika, yes. Okay, Mavuika increase the damage, but it's not so crazy. 4 million is not bad, but it's, you know, like when you, let's say, compare with the modern teams, it's actually like, yeah, so low. Okay. Looks like, yeah, another Flins. Okay, guys, maybe that's it for today. I will be online on maybe Wednesday or definitely on Friday, because as you know, guys, on Friday we should get that special program. So yeah, after that special program, yeah, I will be streaming. We'll see what we get, and I after that stream I will decide will I go for the bio or Varka, because at the moment, yes, it's a little bit difficult to say something because, yeah, I still cannot build the full Varka's team no matter what. I have no intention to go for Venti. And yeah, maybe in the future they will change that, but at the moment Varka looks pretty promising because of like double elements. But yeah, we'll see. Zabai is not bad, but again Zabai needs some buff. Hopefully like that Linnea will be helpful, but again I don't have like, yeah, you know, like, let's say it's possible. It's possible. Okay, so yeah, thanks for joining, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
All tasks have been handed out. Ah, how relaxing.
Who's that skulking around?